Hey there, what's up you guys? It's me, your boy JD, and welcome back to the channel. For today's episode, what I do have for you guys is my performance review of my 6.6 find last month, and it is on the Asics Nova Glide FF. Before we begin talking about the sneaker, I'd like to show you guys where this shoe actually belongs. I'll show you guys where these shoes belong. Swear to God, man. Like, that's where they belong. That's where they belong. So alright, now that you guys have seen where this shoe actually belongs, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so that you guys can stay updated for honest performance reviews on budget sneakers and other sneakers as well. So beginning with the traction pattern of the sneakers, you guys know and seen on the initial impressions, this is very unorthodox, or medyo kakaiba siya. It does give me a little bit of that Aztec vibe kind of setup. Yung design niya, that's how it looks like. Although it is radial pattern on the ball of your foot, which is a very traditional setup for any kind of traction setup. And honestly speaking, I think this is the only thing that's good about the sneaker. The traction setup of the sneaker has got you covered in pretty much any direction that you want to go to. And at the same time, it is pretty much durable. Like, medyo matibay yung rubber compound na ginamit nila. Very, very nice as well. So you've got that going for you. Now moving up to the cushion setup, they have what they're calling flight foam, or hence the FF in the name of the sneaker. So for the flight foam, it is the worst cushion setup I've ever tried my whole life. Like, it's so low to the ground, it's pretty much non-existent. So if you're the kind of person na mahilig ka mag-basketball na nakapaa, or if you like playing barefoot or just playing in sneakers, you might want to check out the sneaker because yeah, if you kind of like that. But again, playing barefoot is really bad for your feet, so I don't really recommend the sneaker. So again, the cushion setup is pretty much non-existent. There's so much court feel or ground feel on the sneaker that it sacrificed a lot of impact protection. It sacrificed a lot of responsiveness. So like what I said, it's pretty much non-existent. Parang naglalaro ka lang na nakapaa. That's how this shoe actually feels like. Again, feels like you're playing in slippers. Now moving up to the uppers material, there's like 2 layers on this thing. You pretty much have a layer of mesh, and then on top of that mesh is like this fusey material, and it's all over the sneaker, and you have this synthetic on the medial side as well, which pretty much does nothing. And again, like it's one of the worst setups that I've also experienced. The materials are not breathable because of the fuse. At the same time, it doesn't allow a lot of flexibility because of that fuse as well. And then because of that fuse material, the fuse material breaks easily. So, and I've only used the shoe once, and there's a lot of rippings, as you guys can see on the clip, which is kind of very disappointing because it's already fused. So it's supposed to last a little bit longer than usual, but it already has a lot of rippings. It already has a lot of wear and tear on the sneaker, even though I've only used it once for basketball. And yeah, they're really disappointed on the sneaker. Now moving up to the fit for the shoe, my suggestion is if you are a narrow footer, you might want to go true to size, but if you are a wide footer or a mid-arc kind of person, you might want to go up half a size or a full size up for the sneaker. Now moving up to the support is pretty much non-existent. Although the shoe does look like it has a wide base, it doesn't really feel like anything. Like what I mentioned, I really don't like the sneaker. Like when I was going for a layup or going for a rebound, I would have preferred to have landed on my face or landed on my ass rather than land on the sneaker, because I felt like the sneaker was gonna break my leg or give me an ankle sprain or just really injure me way bad. And that's the support on the shoe is very non-existent. There's no support at all, which is something that I just don't understand why but ganun siya. Now moving up to the lockdown, and for the lockdown, yeah, the lockdown's pretty much good. Once I was in the sneaker, I felt very secure. Once I yanked on the laces, I felt like my foot was just stable inside within the sneaker. Although like what I mentioned, the lack of supportive features, it doesn't help at all. Like the lockdown doesn't matter if there's no support from the sneaker as well. So yeah. Now, last but not least, for the aesthetics, it does look like a volleyball sneaker or a running shoe or a bowling sneaker, but it doesn't really look like a basketball shoe at all. So yeah. So that pretty much takes care of it. My final thoughts on the sneaker is it's one of the worst basketball sneakers that I've ever tried. My suggestion is if you guys want to cop a good sneaker that's almost at this price point, I can suggest a lot more sneakers for you. So all you guys gotta do is comment down below. I'll be happy to help you guys find a sneaker for you that's a way better alternative than this guy. Or if you guys want to know more about good sneakers, all you guys gotta do is watch that, which was my 7.7 finds. So yeah. So anyways, that pretty much takes care of it. The only thing that, before we actually end the video, I can definitely say that this is actually a good gym shoe because I used this when I went to the gym, and at the same time I'm using this for biking. So in that aspect, it's actually good, like we're going to the gym or doing workouts or running or biking, it's actually a good alternative. But in terms of basketball, which this shoe is marketed for, it's not. Like, it's, again, like what I mentioned, it's one of the worst basketball sneakers that I've ever tried. So yeah, so if you guys are looking for a cheap alternative sneaker for going to the gym or just walking in general, you guys might want to check it out. It's not that bad. So anyways guys, that pretty much takes care of it for my performance review of the Asics Nova Glide FF. If you guys are interested for copying a pair for some reason, you just check out the link down below. And if you like this video, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you guys can stay updated for honest performance reviews such as this one. And also, please don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, both on JDN Reviews and JDN Reviews The Closet, where I actually resell some of my sneakers, and follow us on TikTok and on Spotify as well. Anyways guys, that pretty much takes care of it. Please don't forget to get vaccinated, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.